Elon Musk time machine. You go to his house, he's got a time machine, right?
Okay.
Actually, you're hanging out with him. He's doing the test run. Like it's boring, you're doing flamethrowers. He happens to have a time machine there at that event. You go in, you get to give specific advice to yourself. Like the most useful advice you could possibly give to yourself. Very short, very quick. Your past self. What would you tell yourself?
Um, wow, that's a good question. I thought you were going to ask me a question about Elon Musk. So uh, I, I think the advice I would tell myself is to embrace failure. I've been really fortunate in my career to have worked at companies that have been really formative to my experience and have they themselves have grown. But I have experienced a lot of failure in my life, and I think at first when I was confronted with it, I was kind of dismayed. I was kind of saddened about it. Um, but life is pretty long, and I'm one of these people that's probably going to be working into my 80s. I'll probably be a terrible engineer at that age, but I'm excited to do it and take on new challenges. And so what I would tell people is embrace the failure and try to be clear and specific about what it is that you learned from that failure. And if you can, write it down, write it in a Google Doc or whatever it is, and say, like, in 2005, I worked on this project and we thought it was going to be an acquisition, or I thought I'd have this tremendous product market fit and I invested this much time and so on, but it failed. And be really clear and objective about it. Try to take the sentimental kind of like, oh man, I'm such a loser and this didn't work out. And if only I'd done this. Don't dwell on that side. Just be critical in an objective way about why you failed, and then write it down. I think the act of writing it down has helped me. So I'm kind of cheating by telling you this is something I actually do. Uh,
Perfect.
this is the advice I would kind of
Start
say.
earlier.
Yeah, I would just start earlier and be less kind of emotional about failures. There's like this. I don't know if it's Warren Buffett or John Bogle, but they say something like, there's no room in investing for emotion, right? You can't be emotional about investing. I would apply that same adage to failure. You're going to fail a lot, and that's actually really, really valuable. Make sure you extract the value from it and don't allow yourself to repeat it.